Hello and welcome to the second episode of Range Talks. Today we're on the chipping green. I've got a 54 in my hand. I've got a 58 degree here. I think I'm going to start off with the 58 degree. I've changed my chipping techniques 1,000 times in the last couple of years. It's always something I've struggled with. And recently, after a long break, coming back, trying to find it again, I've learned a lot about chipping, and I've become a lot more confident. I recently just got tips from two guys I played with. After a week of grinding, like chipping out every day, I was chipping better, but not chipping with confidence. I feel now the technique that I have is it just almost sets me up for success. So I'm gonna hit a couple chips here. Oh, my first one almost went in. The technique that I like to use at the moment, so stock standard chip, let's say, I like to stand a bit wider now, open up that front foot, get the weight on the left, and then swing nice and wide, swing outside the line, soft arms, and then just rotate that body through around the legs. There we go, that one went in. Yeah, I've been, sometimes you grind things out for so long. You work so hard at a technique, and then eventually nothing comes of it. You end up either chipping worse or hitting it worse, and now, like, once you get a tip that just works for you, I think just run with it. I think sometimes you practice so hard doing one thing, and then actually the answer's in another complete different thing that you weren't practicing. But that practice isn't always based. I mean, you need those days where you grind out, I guess, the wrong technique, and because you do get better over time. Oh, almost another one in. Yeah, I'll go take it a bit further back here. And it's important to ground those days out and really figure out why you're doing different things, like learning from the bad shots and learning from bad technique that creates good shots. Like, what did you do well? Why did you end up hitting the ball well? And then eventually everything just becomes a lot more simpler when you start hitting it a bit better. Oh, not that one. That one just shot off the face. But yeah. Let's see. 54 degree. I'll take this one, open up wider, try slide this underneath. Yeah, much better. Okay, so going for quite an easy chip here, a little bit longer. Still got a 58 degree in my hand. I used to be an avid chipper, an avid advocate for chipping with a 54 degree. But Carl always used to say that if you can chip with a 58, you can chip with anything, and I found that very true. So let's hit a couple chips here, see how it feels. Off the rough here. It's a little bit easier once the ball's kind of teed up. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, I'd say. We'll sort of just drop these here. Just whatever lie we get is the lie that we play. I'm going to play one off the back foot here. So I kind of keep the same stance, just off the back foot. Put the club a little bit, close it. Kind of into out calf. See, that's very nice. I like that. Let's play another one. Let's try to go up here. So, not the best lie, but let's play up the front foot. Same kind of thing. I want my weight more in the middle here, and yeah, let's try to go wide, smooth, accelerate through that chest. Not too bad, runs out a little bit. That's a shot though. You got to be really confident if you want to take it upstairs a bit, because you need to be able to hit that crisp shot. Just try it back, middle of the stance, open the club face, try to slide it underneath, get to spin a little bit. There you go, just hold up a little bit nicer. Let's go off the fairway. See if we can really get that 58 to slide underneath that ground, under the ball. There we go. Not too bad. The biggest thing is just that taking the club outside and then rotating that chest through, using the bounce of the club. I think that's what's helping me a lot more now. Okay, so we got a bit of a different angle here. Still in the rough. We got some green to work with. It's kind of sloping down into the left. Same sort of shot, like nothing really changes. I'm actually going to take you through. I'm going to 3 shots here with the technique that I was using recently, and show you why it wasn't really working too well. I mean, I might hit good shots, but I had a very narrow stance. Feet were a little bit open, but I could never feel like I could get the club back. Always, if I did, I got stuck behind me and then I was screwed. So I'm gonna hit one here. Not bad. But again, it doesn't feel like I have the same spin control. If I hit another one, see, those two came out completely different spin. If I go now with the front foot with this technique, same thing. I mean, those are 3 average shots, but the spin came out completely different. Now with this technique I'm using, I felt like I can control the spin so much better. Stand a bit wider, gain weight forward, pick my landing spot, and all it is just take it back outside the line, soft arms, and rotate that chest through. Didn't hit that one hard enough, but I like the way that one comes out compared to the other ones. I can just feel the club bouncing off the ground much better, and just rotate through. There we go, much better. Oh, almost went in. Yeah, I think widening my stance and giving myself a much more stable base to chip from, and I really enjoy it. These are going to be the last 5 balls I hit, and we're just going to really focus on sliding that club. Pretend the ground is like a matchbox and you're just sliding that club on it. Look how that comes out. That just has so much zip in it. The balls are dirty, my club's a little bit dirty, like they're old wedges as well. So to get good spin, I mean, these greens are unbelievable, so they should spin. Check it out. Check it out, just nip. See if we can chip one in here. I'm going a bit more speed in these shots, trying to really get that club to slide underneath the pace and then get it to really spin. Bit too aggressive on that one. Let's see. Maybe if I push it more on the front foot, keep that weight forward still, open that club face up and just slide it. I'm trying to almost play like that Rory McIlroy shot in the Ryder Cup. Okay, last 2 balls here. Let's really see if we can try get a nippy one here. I'm going to try to push the ball a little bit more forward. Still keep that weight forward though, so not going up like a high shot. Just try to get that club to drop. I've been going wide and just really get that club to swipe underneath. Oh, I mean, that had so much zip on it. These are the good experiments, you know. I'm giving myself nice allows to try the shot out. Obviously preparing for tournaments or whatever, you want to just give yourself all the kind of lies possible. Let's see, let's be ridiculous here. Open that club up and just really rotate that chest around. Oh, that had a lot of zip. So yeah, if anything helped you in this video, let me know. Comment down what you struggle with. Comment down what helps you. Maybe you guys in the comments can find something that helps you or help someone else. And yeah, let me know if there's anything you think I should work on. I mean, I'm not the greatest golfer, but I can sometimes pull a rabbit out of a hat and make a good score. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more of this. If there's anything in the golfing world you want me to talk about next time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.